Hello everybody, it's Elena, and in today's video we are building this cute little kind of fun rental home in the world of Tartosa in The Sims 4, obviously. So I built it for a family, or well, it could be for a family, but it could also be for a group of friends or something. But yeah, at least I built it for 4 Sims. I put 2 bedrooms, and in both of those bedrooms I put 2 sleeping spots, so you know, 4 Sims in total. But yeah, when I started building this house, I think initially I did want to build a regular residential home, but then as I got further into the process of building it, I just like more so got rental vibes from it. So in the end I did decide to change the lot type to a rental home, or the rental lot type. But yeah, obviously if you want to live in this house full time all year round, you can definitely do that, and you just gotta change the lot type to a residential. Although I know that for some reason it has been like impossible to post like rental homes to the gallery, and when you would do it, the gallery would just like automatically change the lot type of a rental home to a residential, so you couldn't post rentals for some reason. They would just be residentials when you posted them, which is really weird. I don't know why that was, and I don't know if it has been fixed yet. I'm pretty sure it hasn't, but yeah, if it hasn't, then you obviously don't need to change the lot type if you want to live in this house full time. But if you want to go on vacation here, you do have to change it, because apparently it's a residential when you download it. I don't know, anyway, whatever. As I said, I didn't really know that I was gonna create a vacation home when I started building this house, and I didn't really know what direction I wanted to take it in at all. I think I just wanted to build something cute in Tartosa because I absolutely love this world. Like, I literally adore it. It's so pretty, and whenever I go into it and try to build something here, I'm just blown away by its beauty. It's just so stunning, and I love the lighting in this world, and the map is beautiful. Like, everything about it is just so nice, and I'm honestly a little bit sad that it came with the My Wedding Stories game pack, because that was a bit of a flop, as we all probably know. But yeah, I think the Sims team has like fixed most of the problems with that pack now, so that's good. But I mean, you know, the release was still a huge flop, and that was very sad. But yeah, anyway, I love Tartosa so much, and it's definitely like one of my absolute favorite worlds in this game. It's definitely like in the top 3 for me. So yeah, there's that. I don't really know what my favorite world is, but I really like Tartosa. But I had a lot of fun making this house, and I really like the vibes of it. I think it's so cozy and like fun, and there are like a lot of hangout spaces. You can do so many fun things in this house, or I mean, I don't know if you can, but there are like a lot of fun spots for you to do fun stuff, I suppose, because I put a fire pit in the yard, and I put a pool so you can hang out in that and, you know, play in the pool and do all of that stuff. And I just like put quite a lot of patios, and there are a lot of fun things to do in this house, and I think it's very cute and very fun, and I really like it. I'm very happy with the outcome of it, so I do hope that you guys like it as well. But yeah, I don't think I really have a lot to say about it, because I didn't really think that much when I was building it. I was just doing it and having a great old time with it, and obviously since it's a rental home, I didn't really think about the Sims that live here, because no one lives here, so I didn't give them like a story. So yeah, I don't know, I don't really have a lot to say about it. Anyway though, I hope you guys are doing good, and I hope you're having fun and taking care of yourselves and all of that good stuff, because, you know, it's important. So please make sure to do that. That would make me very happy, okay? Yeah. But yeah, personally, I'm pretty okay, I would say, although I have been quite busy these past few days, this past week or so, just because I've got a lot of stuff going on, just like school related stuff, so that has been keeping me busy and miserable. No, I'm just kidding, but it has been keeping me a little bit sad and a little bit busy, so, you know, that's a great combo. Love it, right? But anyway, whatever. I don't really think I have anything fun to tell you about in this voiceover, because I literally have not been doing anything at all for the past many days. Like, I don't even remember the last time I left my house, so that's a little sad for me, but it's okay, and I'm okay. I'm doing fine. So that's good for me, I guess. But I am pretty excited for the new kit that's coming out tomorrow as I'm recording and posting this video. I don't really know how much I'm gonna like the kit, just because I haven't really seen much about it, and I don't really know if it's really like for me. I know it has something to do with the Oasis and it's a build kit and it's like pretty modern or something like that. I have seen some pictures, but I haven't really looked too much into it, so I don't know much about it. However, I do know that Evelyn helped the Sims team create the pack, or the kit rather, which is really, really cool, and I'm so proud of her for like helping the developers on this little kit. So that's really, really fun, and I definitely am gonna be buying the kit just because I do purchase all of the build kits. I really do like to get new content, and I don't know, I'm not like super fond of the kits. I would definitely prefer to get stuff packs, but you know, when they are here, I guess I'll just take it and accept them, I suppose. I don't really know. I don't have any strong opinions on kits, but I'm not like super fond of them either. But I am going to be purchasing the one that's coming out tomorrow, and I will be doing a video with the new items, so I guess you can look forward to that if you are interested. I'm probably gonna post it the day after, hopefully, at least. So yeah, anyway, I just wanted to mention that I am quite excited for the new kit, but mainly because Evelyn was like a part of the kit, or she helped to make it, because I'm really, really proud of her for doing that, and I think it's so exciting. And I know that Jen, ex-Urban Sims X, was a part of creating the like last kit, the cast kit that we got like last week or 2 weeks ago or something. And I just think it's really, really fun that the Sims team is like involving some of the game changers in the new kits and whatnot, because I feel like Simmers just know what we want, you know, because they are Simmers just like us, right? So I think that's really, really good, and I'm excited to see what that new kit has to offer, and I'm hoping that the Sims team will continue to like get game changers or EA network creators, whatever that whole thing is called now, in the future when they are making kits, because I think we all know that we are gonna get many more kits in the future, because I don't really see a version of the future where we wouldn't be getting that, because like, I don't know, we've just been getting so many of them over the past year and a half, and I don't see that slowing down anytime soon, but that's fine, I guess, whatever. Honestly, I think the reason that I don't really have strong and negative opinions about like kids and whatnot, and about the state that the Sims, the game, like the entire game is in right now, because it is in a rough state right now, as we all probably know if you or on Twitter and just like online, whatever, in the community, it is in kind of like a rough state right now, which is sad. Obviously, I do realize that, but I think the reason why I don't really talk too much about it and I don't really complain about it too much, I mean, with that being said, I have said negative things about The Sims in the past. That's not what I'm trying to like say, you know, but the reason why I don't really come on here and complain about it a lot, and I don't really talk about, you know, the bugs and the glitches and whatnot in this game in every video, and just like, I don't know, I guess make a big deal out of it, is because it's just like not worth it for me. And complaining about stuff like a video game is just something that makes me sad. So I feel like whenever I do talk negatively about The Sims in one of my videos, it just makes me really, really sad, and it just brings out a side of me that I don't really like and I don't really recognize, so I don't really want to do it. And for the most part, I just decide to not say anything, because I don't really care that much, and I just don't think it's like worth it for me to like become someone I don't really recognize, and just to like get really angry about stuff that doesn't really matter that much when you put it into perspective. So yeah, that's why I don't really talk too much about like the game and the glitches and whatnot in general. And also, I don't really like state any negative opinions about The Sims that often. I do sometimes, as I said, but the reason why I don't really do it every day or in every video, whatever, or on other social media platforms, is because I just don't think it's worth the mental turmoil for me, because complaining about, you know, stuff that doesn't really matter that much is just a thing that makes me really, really sad. So I don't want to do it. But I do like to complain a lot in my videos. I do it in like every single one, I think. But it's just like fun to complain. And I don't really complain a lot about The Sims, as I said, but I do complain a lot about my life, because that is very complaint worthy, so I'm okay with that. I guess, I don't know. Yeah, I just don't really care too much about like the Sims community, if I'm being honest, and I don't really see myself as a part of it. I don't really know. if that makes any sense, because obviously like I'm making videos about these Sims and I post my builds on Instagram and on Twitter and whatnot. Those are both like places where the Sims community is thriving, so I feel like when I post stuff about the Sims on those platforms, I automatically am a part of the Sims community. But I'm just like saying I don't really engage too much with other people from the Sims community, and I don't really like talk too much about the Sims with anybody on there, and I don't know why, but I think that's just because I'm an introvert and because I don't really care that much, and I'm just here to share my own builds and talk about my unfulfilling life in my videos. So that's what I do, and I'm not really here to like fix the state that the Sims game is in right now and really give my opinion too much. That was my hip, it just cracked. It does that all the time in my videos, I'm so sorry. Anyway, I feel like my hip sounds like a doll hip. Like it sounds like when, I don't know if you guys played with Barbies when you were little, but I did, and I feel like when you would crack their, I was about to say bones, but Barbie dolls do not have bones. But yeah, if you would like crack their body parts, I guess, it would like make a sound similarly to my hip when it cracks. So I feel like I have a Barbie hip. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody but me, but that's just how I feel. And I really hate it, and the reason why it cracks so much in my videos is because I'm like moving around all the time and talking with my hands and like swirling around in my chair, so yeah, that's why. But okay, one thing that I kind of like want to talk about is something that I guess I've been thinking about quite a lot recently, because nowadays we all live kind of like high stress lives just because we are always connected to our phones, we're always online, and personally I'm like always listening to something, and I'm never just alone with my thoughts in silence because I literally cannot stand it. I can't take my own thoughts, like it's just too much for me. I know that it's very, very healthy sometimes to just like take a little break from the internet and not always have something playing in the background like stimulating your ears and whatnot, because it's very, very healthy to just relax all of your senses, I suppose, something like that. I don't know, don't quote me on that because I don't know anything about all of that, but I have heard that it's very healthy to sometimes take a little break and just not really just like be online and connected and have to like have your brain going 1,000 miles a minute because you need a little break or something. But the thing is, like, whenever I am just sitting by myself with my own thoughts and I'm not listening to anything, and when I do everyday tasks without like having something on in the background, I am so miserable. And I think like last week, or well, I don't know if it was last week, it was like a few weeks ago probably, I heard someone saying that they really like recommended doing your morning routine and your nighttime routine in complete silence, so it would all be completely quiet and you wouldn't have anything playing in the background. So I kind of tried to do that the other day, but it was just so awful because like I was just there standing making myself really sad because I was thinking about my life and I was thinking about sad things. So I cannot be left alone with my thoughts. Like, it's so bad for me, and I've been trying to like do it for a long time, just try to not depend that much on like my headphones and whatnot and the internet, but I just like do, and I don't know why, it's just so annoying, and I really want to not depend on having something on in the background to feel somewhat normal, I guess. I don't even know if this conversation is making sense to anybody but me, because I don't know if you guys are like relating to this in any way, but I spend most of my day alone just because like I do online school and I'm just home all the time, and I live with my parents. I don't live alone, but yeah, I live with my parents and they get home like late at night. So yeah, I don't really talk to anybody from the time that I wake up until they come home at like 6 p.m. So yeah, I guess, you know, it sounds very, very lonely, and I don't really think I'm lonely, but I think the reason that I don't really feel the loneliness is because I always have something on in the background, so I don't really have like the opportunity to think about that, I guess, and I always have like little voices going in the background. Normally I like to watch sitcoms and just YouTube videos and whatnot in the background, but I spend a lot of time alone, and I really like it that way because I am super, super introverted and I need my alone time. I will not function if I can't be alone for like at least a few hours a day. Like I can't. I will like completely shut down. I'm so introverted. But yeah, I don't know, I've been thinking about that quite a lot lately, but let me know if you can relate and you also depend on like background noises, I guess, or if you also feel kind of like annoyed with yourself that you rely on background noises that much. Because I do, yeah. Although I wouldn't say that I'm online all the time. Like, yeah, I'm watching maybe like YouTube videos sometimes, and I'm watching like Netflix and just like, you know, sitcoms and whatnot very, very often, but I'm not on Twitter and Instagram all day every day. And I used to spend a lot of time on those social media platforms, and it was a very, very negative thing for me. So now I've kind of like cut back on the amount of time that I spent on those types of social media places, because it just is a very, very negative thing for me, and I feel like it has made me so much more happy. And it's just like really important to listen to yourself and to kind of like take a step back and look at what might be making you unhappy if you feel unhappy with your life, you know. And for me, one of the things that made me very, very unhappy for a long time was spending a lot of time online, and I do still get very, very overwhelmed sometimes, and I just like need to take a step back and not be online at all. So I do that very often actually, but no one ever knows about that because I'm not really a person who tweets and posts a lot of stuff on Instagram. The only time I really post on social media is when I am posting a new video, and I just like tweet something about my new video and I post a picture of the thumbnail and say that I posted a new video. So I'm not like that online all the time, and I have an easy time taking a step back, and also like recording voiceovers and whatnot is not something that I really think is super stressful, and I don't really feel like it is a negative thing for me. So that's very good, and I'm very happy about that. And I just want to like say, I guess like my entire point with this whole spiel is that it's very important to listen to yourself and just kind of take a step back, and also just maybe, I don't know, I think about the amount of content that you're consuming, and also like maybe if you are like me and you can't really stand to be alone with your thoughts, maybe we should like practice being alone with them, I guess, and try to better ourselves, I suppose. I don't really know. I just wanted to talk about that, I guess, because it was on my mind, so I wanted to say it. Anyway, whatever. But yeah, this is the build that we're doing, obviously. You know that, right? Yeah, you do. And I've been rambling on about a lot of stuff for quite a long time now, which means that this video is getting pretty close to the end. So I would just like to say thank you all so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this little video. If you did, please do give it a little thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed already and you enjoy my content. I would really, really appreciate that, but you know, you don't have to. I hope you're having an amazing, amazing day, and then I cannot wait to see you all in my next video that I will be posting in just a few days. So bye everybody!